about. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Hope everyone's doing well today. Let me do the read. All right. So, Vivek Ramaswamy got his wake up call. So, let's just going to be doing this. So, I hope everyone's doing well today. So, this is T Maru speaking as usual. You know, the host and the one and only. So, and I hope everyone could hear me. I haven't been live in a minute. Just always been hella busy. So regarding everything, so I just have a little bit of time. So okay, we don't have that many watchers. I'll wait. So what happened was Vivek Ramaswamy. He's running for governor in Ohio as if yeah, as if he's gonna win. Trust me, you're not gonna win Ohio. I don't even think he would win New York or California, to be honest. So yeah, does it surprise me about him getting his wake up call? Absolutely not. I'm not surprised whatsoever because he had it coming. Let's be honest. He's going to these events for Turning Point, and then they pressed him. They pressed him, and they said, "Oh, how can you, as a Indian Hindu?" They didn't say Indian, but they're implying that we can't you can't deny that. If you deny that, that's on you. I'm not gonna deny reality. They don't want him because he's Indian. Let's be honest. That's what Ann Coulter said, and Ann Coulter represents a good amount of the people in that party. Actually, the vast majority. Let's be honest. No matter how much buck dancing he does and ass kissing and rolling his eyes or smooching ass, he's never gonna be president, let alone governor. He won't be the governor of Ohio, and he's not going to be the president of the United States of America. They will refuse. I mean, they even said it in their in these videos, in these various videos. They say Obama was the limit. Obama. So I mean, yeah, and he's half white. I'm just saying. Press one if you can hear me. By the way, I think that's one. Is it one person watching? How many people watching? I can't even see it. Yeah, my light is covering it. But yeah, yeah. Press one if you could hear me. Let me see. I'm just trying to. Ooh, ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, Lord, have mercy. Okay, cool, cool. Oh wow, 17. Oh wow, we got 17 people watching. But yeah, how does everyone feel about Vivek? How does everyone feel? I can't. Why can't I see my messages? What the heck? Or my. Let me see. Welcome to chat. Remember to guard. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I'm good. Let me see. But yeah, I'm also clipping all of these shorts, by the way. So and then video content so that we can have more people engaging with my YouTube channel. But so anyway, so he goes to a Turning Point USA event, and a lot of the young white Christians, white conservative Christians, they press him. They say, "How can you, as an Indian Hindu, represent a state that is 64% Christian?" They're essentially saying, "How can an Indian Hindu?" They're implying that, and they kept on, and he had to grovel, and he had to bend the knee for like some of these guys. They're like what 18, 19, 18 years old. They don't know anything essentially. I mean, they're very young. I mean, I was 18, 19 as well. I didn't know everything. So I mean, and he had to grovel for them and kiss their rear end essentially. He had to kiss their rear end, even though he's a billionaire. The ironic part is he, Vivek Ramaswamy, he was finessing old people with Alzheimer's. That's how he became a billionaire. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, he's a finesser. He's a scammer. He's a con artist, and he's kind of getting what he deserves, and also all the things too, saying that like, oh, racism doesn't exist. Oh, fascism doesn't exist. Oh, uh, every a lot of the police shootings, he said he was justifying it damn near. Well, he essentially justified every single police shooting, saying that it was justified. Even justifying hate crimes. And because when someone asks him, "Oh, what do you think about the surge in anti-black hate crimes all over America, specifically California?" He says, "Well, the reason why is because black people are demanding political change, and that's what's causing hate crimes." So it's like, wait, so you're essentially saying that you want us to be docile, you want us to be like Brandon Tatum, or a lot of these other wimps from that are quote unquote black politicians or black talking heads from all political sizes, who are just fools, buffoons, and morons. This message is held for review. Let me see. Can, please do not please do not comment any weird things on my chat, please. All of my I want my viewers and my viewership to be relatively respectful, because I don't want to get my stuff flagged down for like weirdo stuff. So please just don't be saying some weird stuff in the comment section. But yeah, Vivek. So Vivek was just justifying everything and saying that like, oh yeah, yeah, racism doesn't exist, blah blah blah. And then now he's experiencing full on racism. And then how long will it take for Vivek to realize no, they don't want you. And they don't. It's not because of culture. It's not because of religion. It's not because of oh you being a certain socioeconomic status. Oh, your hair is a certain way, or oh, you dress like this or you dress like that, etc. No, the main reason why is skin color and obviously ethnicity. That's the reason why. And I mean, they're blatantly saying that. And the issue I have with people like him is he thinks that like, oh, there's no issues here, blah blah blah. Oh, because he's a billionaire, that he can do anything, and he'll be able to be, in their eyes, he thinks that he'll be seen as desirable. No, that's not true. They don't respect you, Vivek. You need to assess that. These white supremacists, and that's who they are, don't respect you. They look at you as vermin. You know, I mean, they will use you as a tool. Yeah, they'll use you as a tool for temporary gains, a temporary alliance. And people say, "Isn't all politics temporary alliance?" Not necessarily. That's foolish and very disingenuous to say. I don't think politics or all the time is a temporary alliance. Occasionally, yeah, but that's in the long run, that's extremely suicidal. If that makes sense. So I wouldn't like. I don't believe in this whole like, well, temporary alliance is always good. But no, mm-mm, mm-mm, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nope, it's nonsense. Oh, thank you. 158. Yeah, yeah. What do you think is nonsense? If you don't mind me asking, to the last commenter that was saying a comment. But yeah, I have my yeah. I just got my setup, which is great. It's really nice. I like my setup for the live stream. It's beautiful. So I just set it up, put my phone, and then put the clip on light, and then yeah, just started doing pre-recording and then recording after that. That's exactly what I did. So yeah, and then just using a little bit of my spare time to educate the public, regarding what happened. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I love my setup. It's beautiful. I got my It's called the tripod. So yeah, it's nice. I enjoy it. I'm getting a lot of. Oh, how do I seem? How do I seem very prejudiced? If you don't mind me asking, I like Vivek for his policies. I didn't. I'm not saying that like. So how do I seem? How do I seem very prejudiced? I'm just saying is that like he got his wake up call. I'm not the one. I didn't do. I'm not the one that said that I wouldn't vote for him based on his religion and his ethnicity. They're the ones that have said that. Ann Coulter said that. So can you please call out Ann Coulter? She's the one that said that she would never vote for him because he's Indian. Have you said anything about Ann Coulter? I never condoned that. I'm just saying that's what happens. He got his wake up call. Yes. But I mean, you play stupid games, you know? He played a stupid game. I mean, he was living in delusion. He could have ran as an independent. He could have ran as an independent. He could have ran as a third party. Why did he have to run as a Republican? You know? I would have respected him more if he did that. But yeah, this is. I mean, they're the ones that said it, not me. I would never say that I would not vote for someone based on race or ethnicity. That's them that said it. So I don't understand what your issue is with me. And you said I seem very prejudiced. Can you explain how I seem very prejudiced? What did she say she wouldn't vote for? She said that last year around May 2024. Ann Coulter said that he's very articulate, but she wouldn't vote for him because he's an Indian. That's what she said. I didn't say that. That's what she said. Again, I mean, please look it up. And yes, I wish I could drop links right here. I can't do that on this live stream. So again, I don't understand why you seem very triggered that I'm saying that. She said he might have a hard time connecting with GOP base. And why is he having a hard time with GOP base? Can you explain why? He she said that because he's Indian. That's what she said. She said that on the interview. I mean, you can't deny that. You know, I mean, she said it. I wouldn't be here lying. I wouldn't be lying, especially blatantly lying like that. I would never do something like that. You know, he he said that she said that to him, and he said nothing. He was a bit shocked. Oh well, I mean, am I surprised? No. I mean, that's how the world works. But I mean, what is your background if you, to the commenter? Because you seem a bit very triggered. Now, I don't just critique him; I critique everyone. Okay, this is what you do. You go and look up Ann Coulter, Vivek Ramaswamy, May 2024 interview. You look that up, okay, and then see. No, on YouTube. Look it up on YouTube. And she said that he's very articulate, but she wouldn't vote for him because he's of Indian origin. I'm not. She said it, not me. Why? How am I lying? How am I lying? Because I hear it. I'm not a fool. Are you just trolling right now? because like I'm not gonna back down because she said it, not me. I didn't say anything. I would never lie. I would never lie like that. I mean, you're like I would never lie like that, man. You're just making me trying to look like the bad person. You come on the live stream trying to make me look like the bad person. I would never lie about something like that. Yeah, is this your first time on this channel? Because you left, huh? But yeah, I mean, you can't be offended at what I say. I mean, I'm saying, especially when I'm not saying it in bad faith and I'm just speaking facts. Again, so how do I seem very prejudiced when she did say that? Address your questions. Okay. You're She never said that. Okay. Let's Google it. Because Ann Coulter had said these things. I don't know why you're so upset. I mean, I would never address my questions.
But the essence of American identity, I think there's a part of you that believes, I think you basically said so, that part of that identity is tied to a certain Anglo-Saxon heritage of this country, and that you're more American if you've vested into that over the course of generations that are descended from that, rather than somebody who came here with a civic commitment to the country, went through the naturalization process, and then their kids, I mean, in some real sense of the word. And the reason I respect you is that you actually have.
I'm talking about Charlie. I'm talking about Vivek. Not I didn't even bring up Charlie Kirk. So I don't know. We're talking about Vivek.
So to speak, the stones to be able to
in this country.
So she's the one that said it, not me. Ann Coulter
Listen,
said.
I guess I can call you articulate since you're not an American black. Can't say that about them. That's derogatory. And that was a great opening segment. Lots of things to talk about there. Oh, and I agreed with many things you said during. In fact, probably more than most other candidates.
So she said. Ann Coulter said that she agrees with him more than other candidates. Again, she said that she agrees with him more than other candidates, but she wouldn't vote for him because he's Indian.
When you were running for president, but I still would not have voted for you because you're an Indian. We'll get back to that.
You see why? So she wouldn't vote for him, and she said because he's Indian. That's plain and simple. I would not lie about something like this. She said it, not me. I mean, you can be. I'm just addressing the news that this is what happened. If anyone else said it, if anyone else said this to him, I would say the same thing. I'm just saying, but he got his wake up call. If Biden said the same thing to him, I would have addressed it like that. It's plain and simple. I'm not here for shock value or something. I mean, he got his wake up call. So I mean, you can be triggered all you want. What's the full context that he wouldn't? What's the full context of what that he wouldn't win? Well, this in Turning Point USA during this I'm assuming student summit because they were young men. they said that they would not vote for him, and they even asked him, questioned him, saying, "How can him as a Hindu represent a 64% Christian state, which is Ohio?" I mean, I think it's more personally. I don't think it's. I think it's probably like 70 to 80% in the 80s, in my opinion. You know, I mean, who? I mean, I'm just thinking. I mean, because there's not that many other religions in Ohio. It's not that many Muslims. There's not that many Jews. I mean, there's not that many Hindus as well. So yeah, that's what they said. That's what they said during the summit. And then he addressed and he came up with a response saying that, oh, okay, good for you, good for you. I mean, I'm just stating what they said. Okay, good for you. What, like that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. Like no nobody's forcing you not to vote for him. But I'm just saying this is the backlash that he got. I'm just saying, and he got a wake up call. I mean, I don't understand why what is triggering you about this. Because if this was Biden that said that to him, you would understand. You would understand exactly why I'm addressing this. Why is it when Ann Coulter says this, I can't criticize her? She's above the law or something. I have a right to say that. Yeah, this is what she said to Vivek. You got his wake up call. But I'm not prejudiced like you say. I don't know why you say I'm a prejudice. I mean that's pretty much projection. I just stated that he had a bad experience. I mean, I'm just addressing something. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what makes you think I'm prejudiced. Is it the photo? Just a photo. It's just a thumbnail. I need a thumbnail for this live stream. Yeah. So I mean that's what she said. I mean, you can't be mad at me. I didn't. Hey, I didn't tell him anything. I can't influence anything either. I'm just stating my opinion. Just have some high speed internet and then a cell phone and a camera. Just speaking my opinion, just like everyone else. I mean, but the thing is, I mean, he wasn't going to win. I mean, I'm sorry, but a lot of people did not. I mean, why do you think he lost in a land? Every state he went to, he lost in a landslide within the Republican nomination. I'm just saying. And I mean, it is what it is. He has to admit the truth. I know, but he doesn't have to. Another thing too, he shouldn't be groveling to people who are like what 18, 19-year-old as an alleged billionaire. He doesn't have to do that because no other billionaire would do that. But I mean, it's the world we live in. And I mean, he should have said something back and stuff, not just sit there and take it and stuff. When someone says that, you should address it. But he was too much of a cuck. And this is, and he says, oh, and then some people from his party say, I'm not a cuck. I'm not a cuck. I mean, he got cucked. It's quite sad though. But yeah, okay. You seem like you got off, so yeah. Oh, 3 likes. Okay, thank you. Excellent. Yeah. So yeah, that's a little back and forth. I mean, I don't understand why you got triggered by me that this much. I mean, when I'm stating the truth, I mean, you're just derailing it. He doesn't. I mean, nobody deserves to be discriminated against, but I mean, when you enable it, I mean, it's gonna come back and bite you. I'm just saying, it's like enabling corruption. When you enable corruption, sometimes when you enable, that's why what I'm just saying, when you enable corruption, it's like any other party, you end up you end up getting you end up losing everything, at the end. Just saying. That's why. That's why what? Hmm? Yeah, come on, explain. People are entitled to their views, and I'll be voting for him. Okay. Do, no one here in this chat is telling you not to vote for him. I'm just stating what the views are. Like I'm just assessing reality. Hello. Like I'm not even trying to even start. I'm not trying to start shit with anyone. You know? I'm just stating that yeah, this is the political climate as it is, and it probably it's always been like this. I mean, you can't. Do you really not see my comment above? You're trying to perpetuate a lie that conservatives are racist. I don't look, look. I don't look. Look, regarding that, I don't think I'm not those type of people that says, "Oh, conservatives are racist and Democrats aren't." I think personally that there are fascists and racists in both in all political parties. Again, you don't and you. This is a thing too. I'm really upset at you because you've never been to this channel. I've been critiquing. I critique everyone on this channel. I critique I've critiqued Obama. I critiqued Biden. I critiqued Trump. I critiqued Bush. Have you ever thought of shaving your mustache? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I shave my mustache occasionally. What's your issue? Yes, I will shave my. I'm shaving my mustache. Yeah. Does it look? Do I look like a weirdo? Did you really not see about you trying to perpetuate that conservatives are racist? I'm okay. I mean, okay. Let me ask you about Ann Coulter. Do you think that Ann Coulter's racist? I mean, that was a pretty. I mean, if you can't agree to that, then I mean, there's no. But I think you would look good with a shave and a good barber. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. So I know my lineup is a little bit messed up. I know. Thank you though. I appreciate that. Is my lineup that messed up? Yeah, I know. I know it's messed up. I know. Y'all are funny though. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I gotta go to sleep soon. I don't like being up this late. Um so I'm just checking the comments on my laptop. No, no, well, I'm looking at the comments. You sound intelligent. I want your thoughts on something, especially since YouTube is showing some content they once banned. What exactly did you want me to show my thoughts about? It's very interesting that you would. But thank you. Okay. And then thank you again to the other person that said that. Thank you again. I know it's. But yeah, yeah. Everybody can get it on this channel, like regarding like my critiques. Like I'm critique everyone. I'd like you to share your views on school vouchers and Democrats opposing them. I'm for school choice. Personally, I'm for school choice, but I'm also for like funding schools as well. I'm for funding public schools and charter schools and private schools. But private schools, but you have to understand, private schools are extremely expensive to begin with. Private schools are very expensive, you know. It, school choice is good, but also like fund the schools, fund the public schools as well, you know. In my opinion, you know, create more employment, you know, livable wage. That's the point of the school voucher. I agree. Yeah, I'm for both. I'm not against school choice as well. Like I've never been the type of person to be against school. I'm not a Democrat. What is like this? Yeah, well, like what? I'm not part of the Democratic Party. Why do Democrats oppose school choice and school vouchers? Yeah, but the thing is, I don't I'm not associated with. Yeah, no, I understand, but you're implying. I just making that clear, you know, because I mean the thing is, everybody assumes something about me on this app. You know, the second I put my face out there, they assume a billion trillion things about me. You know, but I'm also against the military industrial complex too. I don't think we should be spending money on wars and funding wars. I think the money should be spent in the United States equitably amongst all over the United States. You betty? What's my opinion on 9/11? Yeah, I'm asking why do you think Democrats oppose it? I didn't ask why you. Okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I'm asking you why do I think Democrats oppose it? I think it's because they assume that it's better to fund the public schools. That's just from my assumption, you know. But you need both. You know, both are important in my yeah, but both are important. But my assumption is that I believe that they in their minds they believe that funding the public schools is more important than the vouchers. But I think both. I think personally both are important. Yeah, but also like the private schools too that people because people try to get vouchers for. Sometimes the kids might get rejected for various reasons, you know, arbitrary reasons. So I mean that's also problematic too. I mean so yeah, yeah there's a lot of nuances to that conversation. If that makes sense. Yeah, but yeah, this is a very interesting. I need to start going live streaming earlier in the day. Yeah, I really do. Because this is very interesting. Damn, I got like a lot of people watching. Probably sound crazy though. I'm a bit tired. Hmm. But yeah, yeah, that's what happened. Hopefully nobody clips my stuff and takes it out of context, you know, because that happens all the time. Happens all the time. I think that they oppose it for two reasons. They want to keep people trapped in poverty and dependent on handouts. And I'm just reading the comments. Hold on. Okay, what's the second one? Sorry, the one to keep people. Okay, I think they oppose it trapped in poverty and dependent on handouts. I mean, let me ask you this: what do you think about Republicans regarding people being trapped in poverty? Because Republicans also can create perpetual poverty as well. I think both political parties can create perpetual poverty, in my opinion. Less public school teachers means less unions equals less campaign. Less public school teachers. Hmm. Okay. So you think that you believe that the Republicans don't perpetuate poverty? Oh, that's. I mean, I think. I mean, if you look at everything and assess everything, yeah, both parties can perpetuate poverty. That is true. I mean, I don't understand. But yeah, so less back to that Democrats. Okay, let's see. You said less public school teachers means, which means less union dues equals less campaign donations. But also private schools also donate to Democrats too and Republicans. I mean, I mean this is a thing. I mean but we do need public schools to be funded. Is that a Vivek clone? Yeah, yeah. Um, just had a little bit of fun with some video editing and stuff. That's and photo editing. Yeah, that's Vivek. Yeah, that's Vivek Ramaswamy and with a scientist building a scientist. Yeah. No, 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 not. I'm not a fan of Vivek. No, never voted for him. Never will. But yeah. But yeah. But back to the schooling and stuff. Yes, no, of course. I've always been an advocate for public schools uh, to be funded and to have more funding. Actually, I think every public school needs um, an extreme amount of. I don't know the exact money. I'll just say trillions and trillions of dollars that needs to be allocated to public schools all over the United States. Personally, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah, of course, vouchers as well. Some people want to go to private school. It's fine. I'm for school choice, but at the same time, like there has to be the local public school needs to be strong too. It's not. I'm not against either or. And also, like, what if the kids? Because another thing too, in the private schools, they can reject the kid for any arbitrary reason. His hair is too long. Oh, he's like this. Oh, he's like that. Or this person like this. This person like that. That happens. So I mean, if the kid is if the kid is rejected from the private school for whatever reason, they would have to go back to the public school. So the private school rejects the kid has to go back to the public school. Well, no, no, the school choice is for like kids, and well, this I'm discussing about from public to private, but I'm also for like school kids going to like different public schools in the district. So I'm for that. I'm 100% for that. If the parents are capable and they have the ability to take the kids from the not the best school to a better school within the district or within the city limit, go ahead. No, go for it. I'm for it. I'm for it. But I think in my opinion, every single school in the United States needs to be have plenty of resources allocated to them so that they don't have to go from place to place and stuff like because it can be a bit of a hassle. That's what I'm saying. So yes, school choice. I'm for school choice. Yes, but I'm also for allocating s- resources to schools so that there won't be any schools that are quote unquote failing, if that makes sense. But I'm not. Yeah, this wasn't about the school choice and all that. This is regarding Vivek and stuff like and Vivek and his political issues, and he received his wake up call. At the end of the day, he received his wake up call that this is a precedent of of politics. I mean, you ever have to. It's always been like this. You have to. He was a bit arrogant, and I mean, this happens when we don't pay attention. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Yeah, and I mean, he's arrogant though. He's not gonna. Even if I told him, hey, this is how you're perceived as, he'll be, oh no, bro, no, it ain't like that. So I mean, it's good. It's good. I mean, that's on him. Yeah, that's not on me. I mean, he can, but he's got to hold his own. That's my opinion on it. But yeah, I wish there could be more interactions. One more time, what's your understanding of school choice and school vouchers? How does it work? I just told you with school choice. School choice, I straight up told you. Like, why do you make it? Did you hear? Did you not hear what I said? Like, yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, just had to get some water. But yeah, I was saying was yeah, I'm for school choice. I mean, but I'm also for the public school education to be completely to have as much funding as possible. I mean, and also they have right to go to charter schools. I understand school choice because someone if someone can afford private, then by all means go. Yeah, yeah. No, no. I'm saying is like it. Yeah, regarding if you want your kids to go from a from a quote unquote not underfunded public school to a private school, if they can afford it and it's not that far, it's in the city limits. I mean, yeah, go for it. But also, I mean, there's also charter schools as well. There's also yeah. No, no, I'm not reading. What am I going to read? No, I'm not reading anything. I'm just telling you from everything that I know. But I mean, this is yeah. I'm not. No, no, I'm not reading anything. Like I'm not reading during my live stream. You know, if that makes sense. Like this is something I'm knowledgeable about. Yeah, vouchers. Yeah, no, no, sorry. It's just getting late over here. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. This is a good. I like this. It's a good. It's a good back and forth. But yeah, you're very very strong commenter. I'll say that. Very strong commenter. It was a good back and forth. I'll say that. But yeah, it's getting late. Yeah, you kept on asking me about. Yeah, it's obvious what the vouchers are for. They help you pay. They help you pay for the private school. Yeah, that's great. I've never I've never I've never advocated against it. Thank you. I mean, I was just about to say that. Sorry, I'm just trying to stay awake and yeah, it's like yeah, it's late as hell over here. So yeah, but yeah. I mean, anyways, it was good. It was good back and forth with everyone on here. A little bit derailed, but yeah, it's okay. I'm just gonna keep on talking for a little bit. But yeah, back to the Vivek. Yeah, I don't know, man. It is what it is. I mean, no. But no. I was saying was regarding for because there are some families that maybe they're not okay. No. Okay, so let me read her what I meant by if you can afford it. If you can afford to send your kids to private school, like, and you're willing to, obviously, yeah, if you need the voucher, like if you are like, let's say your kids are in a school that's not doing the best, and you want to send your kid to a private school, and they have the money that they don't. Some families do. Some families just have some, not all, obviously. Just some might have the little extra money to use that to send them to a private school. And then yeah, obviously, yeah, yeah. They need the vouchers as well for private school because it's expensive. But yeah, I'm open to both though. I'm not against charter schools, public schools, or private schools. I think they all should be funded. I'm not stupid enough to be like, oh yeah, no, defund public schools. No, that's public schools at the end of the day. I mean, anyways, I was getting late. I was just gonna get on here just to talk about Vivek and all the insanity and that happened in Turning Point USA, which I mean, I'm not surprised. But yeah, I don't, yeah. I mean, I didn't, like I said, back to Vivek, I wasn't the one that said anything. I didn't say that I wouldn't vote for him because of his race, ethnicity, and religion. That's what she said, and that's what that's what everyone else said. With me regarding policy, I don't care what you look like. I don't care. All right, cool. All right, cool. You have a great night. Did I say something that triggered you? It seemed like now the way you like, I hope I didn't trigger you or something. I'm just saying that, like, I would vote. Like, the thing with me is I'm not stupid enough to be like, oh yeah, I would vote for this person because they're of this ethnicity, race, or whatever. Hey, I mean, if he's a good candidate, I'll vote for him. But I mean, he's not. I mean, I wouldn't vote for him, but I mean, she wouldn't vote for him because he's Indian. I just wouldn't vote for him because I don't like his policies and I don't agree with many things that he stands for. That's the difference. It's not because he's Indian at the end of the day. But he might have more. The unfortunate thing is he might have more smoke for me and hostility for me than her. That's 100% obvious. So even though she said she wouldn't vote for him because he's Indian, I mean, you need to address that with her, not me. You can't scapegoat me because I'm not. I just don't like his politics and his a lot of the things he stands for. But I mean, I'm not going to disrespect his race, ethnicity, or culture. That's just not how I roll. But I mean, I also don't like that he said about regarding the Juneteenth comment as well. Oh yeah, it's not a, oh, it shouldn't be a holiday, blah blah blah. It's like a, he was this. It's like wait, no, that's an American. Juneteenth is an American holiday. That happened regarding Juneteenth. That's historical in America. That's not, that happened way before his family came to America. Way a long 100 and over, let's see, 18, around 1865, Juneteenth, and then Vivek's family probably came around what, he was born 1985, so I'll say maybe they came around 1980, so 115 years after his family came here. No, or before, his 115 years before his family came here. So it's historical in America. You know, he doesn't have to be disrespectful. You know, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of them that say that. I mean, he's not the only one. You know, he's just the one that I'm talking about today. But there'll be more. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all soon. I'm tired as hell. So yeah, y'all have a good night.